eHandology can now help us live a better life under the auspice of epigenetics. It's incredible. Your life without eHandology is chaos, and here's why. To buy and download books on Apple's bookstore, you have to use the new app called just Book App instead of iBooks. This tutorial is about how to use eHandology on Apple's bookstores. It involves palmography, whereby you are examining heart issue, head issue, and life issue. As such, the tools on eHandology is very exciting because when you click on a specific feature, you get the interpretation of what it means. By exporting eHandology into PDF, it becomes an ideal tool for Exam 2 in the Handology Practice Manual. Let's start this tutorial, but you may want to know how it saved my life. Telling my doctors saved my life. Now my hand shows a new projection. It's really incredible. How I saved my life with my own R&D. For example, here feature 100 stops at 55. Handology coins the palmography. As a result of saving my life, I have a new projection, which is really quite awesome. You see, Groove 100 now extends beyond 55. Go to YouTube to learn more. As you can see here, Dermatoglyphic 100 goes beyond 55, the red splotch for 105, and Groove 120 extends beyond 55 as well. Actual proof, our hands change. Handology Theory Hand and Wrist Exams 3 on Apple's iBook stores in iTunes gives anyone the power to control their destiny, as I have done with my own life. Hello, I'm the author, Gerald E. Bickham, of a new series of hand and wrist exams, whereby you can now download any of them simply by searching eHandology on Apple's iBook stores in iTunes. Don't forget the E before Handology. Finally, anyone can now examine their hands quickly and effectively, interpreting systemic diseases, hand injuries, character traits, lifestyles, relationships, etc., even projecting them based on current, past, and living events, lifestyles, and the effect of one's environment with incredible accuracy. It's called epigenetics, and it's a proven science. To examine your hands as an entertaining handologist with these publications, or professionally, once registered and tested, all one requires is an iPad, iPad mini, desktop, and laptop Mac computers. Hello, I'm Gerald E. Picard, author of Handology. The power of Handology can now help us live a better life under the auspice of epigenetics. It's incredible. This is Exam 3, 4th edition of my 2003 book, examines Groove 95, (100) and 105. The rest of the groups. Handology examines the whole hand in its entirety. The first exams 1 and 2 focus on the whole hand itself, and it automates the hand and wrist assessment. Each groove is broken down into separate individual parts, as you can see here. For example, this is Groove 95. If I click on the splits in the book, you can go right to it. You have this split, drag on it or click on it, and up pops the information. The older trade edition softcover books has the interpretation of the extracted numbers in the back of these publications. And it's 2/3. Handology coins the palmography. Again, select your image in your hand, or what you see in your hand, select it, and click it. And there's your information. That's simple. Groove Feature 95, heart issues will always be red in color.
Each groove feature has a different color coding, so it's easy to identify what's in your hand. Here's an absent feature 100. That's what it means or interprets.
Groove Feature 100 head issue will always be yellow in color.
Here's groove 105, and over here you want to go to the brakes, tap it, and there you are.
Groove Feature 105 life issue will be green.
Tap it. If you have that feature, Y brakes on feature 105, and that's what it interprets. I want to thank you for your interest in Handology, and if you become really good at it, you can practice Handology and open your own business. That's how easy it is, and you don't need to have any medical degree to examine the hands associated with Handology, but you do need the database, and they come with any Handology publication.
The Handology Practice Manual is in color, and it's also electronic and can be used as a PDF on iPads, tablets, laptops, and desktop computers, both PCs and Apple technologies. Geriatric hand and wrist assessment is also part of Exam 1, but defined by a different code that can be used separately from other examinations. As such, the manual can be used for examination purposes by handologist practitioners. We are training them. You may want to join. Handology research did save my life, and yes, it can help you substantially. Exam 1 is a physical exam that examines psychological, physical, and injuries. Exam 2 is palmography, examining the dermatoglyphic or grooves in the palm itself. Whether it's the Handology Practitioner Manual or the book on iBookstore, they all have the same color coding for identification purposes. Handology is broken down into several exam assessments. The first assessment is the hand as a whole, which is the phalanges, nails, fingertips, etc. It also incorporates physical exam, which can be done using Zoom or FaceTime. Their features are called Symptomatic Epigenetic Descriptive Features, or SED features. Exams 2, 3, and 4 features are called Dermatoglyphic Descriptive Groove Features, or DDG features. The Geriatric Medical Hand and Wrist Assessment is also part of Exam 1. The Medical Hand and Wrist Assessment uses the same visual descriptive feature and dermatoglyphic features for identification. After each practitioners record their numbers, that goes into a computer database for interpretation. Yes, the power of Handology can now help us all live a better life. This concludes part 2, but iBookstore is now called Bookstores.